Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So James Ellsworth released by the WWE. I watched a couple vids about this there. Read some of that wrestling news. People talking about the history of James Ellsworth, how he started off as a jobber against Braun Strowman. Any man with two hands has a fighting chance, but he ended up fighting AJ Styles for the WWE Heavyweight Championship of the World. Then he became like a manager, valet for Carmella, and now he's released or whatever, you know. Some people are sad, some people are happy. Me personally, I kind of feel bad for the guy, you know what I mean? I think that the guy was very entertaining, funny, stuff like this. You know, even though he looked jobberish and shit like this, when James Ellsworth had a match, it was kind of like a special attraction, you know, just because of how goofy he looked and shit like this. Whenever Ellsworth would have a match, it would get people talking, whether he was wrestling AJ Styles, Strowman, even his match against Becky Lynch, you know. Whatever he would do, people would talk about it. So I honestly don't really understand why they released him. People are saying there's not much else he could do, but you know, they could have put him in the cruiserweight division just for fun or whatever. You know, maybe have more matches. He could have managed other people, shit like this. He could have been like a manager for a group, or they could have done different things with the guy. I don't know there. I think he was pretty funny, stuff like this. Honestly, I feel a bit sad that they let him go, you know. And the way that they did it, just having him get beaten up by the divas or whatever. They started doing this shit last week. Him getting beat up by the girls. It was a bit funny the first time. Then they do this shit 4 or 5 times. It starts to feel a bit uncomfortable. And then they just release him. So, you know, they humiliate the guy on his way out. I find that a bit shitty on WWE's part, you know. And he has to wait 3 months before he gets booked, which is fucking shitty. So whatever hype he has right now, by the end of the 3-month period, people might not give a shit anymore, you know what I mean? That's gonna kill potential money that he could have made there. I think it's pretty shitty to do this to the guy. Let him go for no reason. The guy was funny. He was entertaining. They could have done more with this guy there, but it is what it is, I guess, you know. But I think it's a mistake. Pretty sure down the road James Ellsworth is going to come back in some form, you know what I mean? I think they could have done more with this guy. I don't think the legend of James Ellsworth is going to end like this. Pretty sure down the road he's going to come back there and have some matches and make people laugh, something like this. I don't know. I think it's a mistake on WWE's part. The guy looked like a goofball, yes, there, but you know, he still had his place on the show, I think. Whatever he did, it made people talk, so what's the point of getting rid of him, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, I guess. I think it's a bad move. Until next time, peace!